Hipz stands for the Health Improvement Project Zanzibar. People who don't know Zanzibar will perceive it as a reasonably affluent island with beautiful beaches and wonderful hotels. And part of it is that, but it has a core of poverty in common with the rest of Africa.
Most of the people in Zanzibar are living below the poverty line. Most people are making less than $1 a day, so it's very difficult to make ends meet.
The healthcare provision, particularly in the rural parts of Zanzibar, was almost zero, and the health outcomes were shocking. So there was then an enormous need.
Hipz are assisting the government, they are filling the gaps. Where we have shortage of funds, we appeal to Hipz. They come, we identify together the problems, and then they raise funds. Let's repair the theatre. Let's do the maternity. Hipz works in collaboration with us. We share, we work together.
The Hipz model is to improve healthcare provision in the rural hospitals, one in the south, which is Makunduchi, and one in the north, which is Kivunge, providing healthcare to 1/3 people. And essentially that's what we've done over the last 10 years.
Hipz has had a huge impact on the infrastructure itself of the hospitals. That is actually revolutionizing the whole hospital. For example, in Makunduchi, there have been renovations made on the maternity there. The theater was completely redone. The equipment that was required to do safe surgeries was put into place. An outpatient department was then made. We're redoing the walkways that were before chipped and can flood during the wet season.
Now we can run very smooth with trolleys, with patient wheelchairs.
Painting, electrics, plumbing, all of these things that you don't think about, but if they're not working, nothing is working.
After Hipz, we have improved a lot.
The service now work very, very good.
Wanafanya kazi vizuri kwa sababu kabla kuja Hipz ilikuwa Kivunge ni iko hali mbaya. Lakini toka kuja Hipz wameanza na nyumba, wakaanza hospitali, kwa hiyo toka kuja Hipz huduma zimeboreka kiasi fulani.
We've just recently built a kangaroo mother care center in Makunduchi, which is fantastic, and that is focusing on the neonates that are born underweight. Now we have a place that's safe and clean and a place of support for the mothers that have these tiny babies that are then able to keep them in hospital till they're able to be big enough to go home safely.
Nawapongeza madaktari wote waliokuwepo hapa na kitengo cha nini cha Hipz kwa kutuhudumia vizuri. Tunashukuru na tunapenda.
Apart from helping in the infrastructure, they've also brought in a lot of volunteer doctors.
Most of the time we have a shortage of staff here, so volunteers, they help us a lot.
The volunteer works hand in hand with the local doctors, doing the ward rounds.
Some things you know, and some things you don't know, but cooperation, the best things. So I like volunteer.
There's the African saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. And we find this very true, working together with the government, all of the staff, our teams. It's a very slow process to change, but change we have and change we will.
I feel at the moment, Hipz on the ground is stronger than it has ever been. We have a fantastic team of people in Zanzibar. We have a huge body of volunteers in the United Kingdom. We are delivering healthcare at a level that we've never done before. The challenge, however, is raising enough money to keep it all going.
Hipz is a very small organization and has been from the beginning, and we fundraise with all of our heart. Our donors like what we're doing because they know that when we receive donations, it goes right into the hospital.
I see a lot of changes. Dental clinic, malnutrition clinic, renovation of buildings, and equipments.
More people now are flocking to the hospitals than before, for sure. Because awareness is high, the level of education is high, people realize that this is where we can get cured.
I thank very much Hipz for what they've done in our country.
They are involved in saving a lot of lives and improving the health care which is delivered to the people.
Oh, my heart, God bless them.